welcome to another pick a card. This is going to be a monthly pick a card reading for September. Happy birthday Virgos and happy birthday Libras. I have 9 piles to choose from for 9 months out of the year. This is currently September 2019, but these monthly readings are in my intention for these monthly readings are that they're timeless. So if you are seeing this video in September 2020, then you have made it to the right place, or 2025 or however long. So this is your forecast for September. Take a minute to choose your piles. You can choose one or more, but I'll give you a moment to deliberate. Okay, let's do pile number 1. Pile number 1, we have the Wheel of Fortune, love it. Justice reversed, and the Moon. We also have Vitality. So I feel like in September, let me get these into view. Oh, by the way, if you would like to win a Morgan-GREER Tarot in a tin, leave a comment with the hashtag Morgan-GREER, and one lucky winner will get this lovely deck as soon as I reach 2,000 subscribers. But back to your reading. So for pile number 1, I feel like you are going to be experiencing a lot of ups and downs, a lot of highs and lows. And some of it might not always seem fair, but I feel like there are a lot of karmic things happening right now, good and bad. So a lot of good karma coming into your life and a lot of bad karma coming into your life. And that maybe you sort of like got what you paid for, right? It's nothing that, it's either something that you've sort of reaped what you have sown in this lifetime, or it's from a past lifetime. But in any case, you are undergoing some major shifts right now, and it's turning, it's just sort of this roller coaster of highs and lows, right? One minute you are having good luck, and then the next minute everything sort of becomes very confusing with this Moon here, and it goes to crap, right? So I feel like what this experience is teaching you is we have Vitality down here. So this could be building up an immunity to life's ups and downs so that you are better able to face the challenges of life and also to face the highs of life, right? So sometimes if we're on a high end of the spectrum, high end of the wave, then we don't always you know, we can get full of ourselves, we can get cocky and all of that. So I'm feeling like whenever you are at your high, there is a need to humble yourself, to stay humble, and because that is going to help you with karma along the way. I also feel like there are some unforeseen things, like you know something is off, but you can't prove it. And it is karma taking care of itself in the background. I also feel like if you, this is only going to resonate for some of you, but I feel like for some of you, you could be going through a divorce, and there's something that has to do with maternity, and health. It could be mother's mental health. It could be mother's, I am strongly feeling mental health concerning a mother, custody battles concerning the mother's mental health. But let me know if that resonated, pile number 1. I love you very much. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. And if you would like a personal reading, check the description box below. Again, if you would like to win this Morgan-GREER Tarot in a tin, leave the hashtag Morgan-GREER in the comments and subscribe, and you just might win it. Thank you. I love you very much. Bye. Okay, pile number 2, September. We have the Queen of Swords, The Knight of Swords reverse, so this is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy, and we have the Chariot reverse, Cancer energy, pile number 2. We have personal growth, so you're going through personal growth. Let's see. Words are really important right now. The Queen of Swords, she can be a little cutting, a little bitchy. The Knight of Swords reverse can be a little, I feel like this is learning how to speak from the heart. If something upsets you, not to cut someone down, because that's only going to stall your progress. We have the Chariot right here and then a bicycle right here too. And so it's like movement forward. You want to move forward. And so the way to move forward is to, you catch more flies with honey than you do with vinegar, right? So if you have an issue with someone, learn how to communicate that in a loving way, in a tender way, because if you communicate it in a sharp way, in a cold way, in a harsh way, then it's only going to stall the situation, and you're not going to move forward. And I feel like whatever this experience is, there might be a halt on something, there might be a standstill on something, but it's so you can grow. And so it might feel like the other person or the other situation, whatever is external to you, that's what is being resistant, that's what's holding you back. But it's a communication thing with you, where the words you speak, how you say your words, just like be mindful of the power of your words, right? That your words hold weight, and to only speak loving and kind words, even when you are frustrated, even when you are angry. Try to come from a place of personal growth for everyone, right? Win-win-win situations, growth for everyone, instead of just like blaming someone else, right? That's all I really have. Let me know, pile number 2, if you would like to win a Morgan-GREER Tarot in a tin. Subscribe and leave the hashtag Morgan-GREER, and one lucky winner will get this beautiful deck as soon as I reach 2,000 subscribers. It's been a slow climb, but it's personal growth. I've learned a lot. But yes, I love you very much. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. And if you'd like a personal reading, check the description box below. I love you. Bye. Stop. Stop. You are so beautiful. Okay. Ooh. Pile number 3. What does September have in store for you? 7 of Wands reversed, 5 of Cups, and the Hermit. Okay, so this is corny, but the song that came into my head was "Wake Me Up When September Ends." And so I kind of feel like this is pile number 3 with the Hermit here. It's like you're sort of retreating. Maybe there's some sadness. You don't want to fight with anyone. Let's see what your Oracle card says. We have Magic. Ooh. So I feel like you are going to discover magic within yourself. You might actually be doing magic, right? Retreating with yourself and sort of doing like rituals for yourself, by yourself. But I feel like you are experiencing some disappointments externally, disappointments in your personal life, with your loved ones, people close to you. And there's some sadness, some disappointment, some grief, maybe even some loss, and you're sort of like tired of it all, right? You are tired of fighting. I just feel like really like exhausted, right? Like I said, like wake me up when September ends, like really sleepy, heavy, and you know, there's this need to retreat, to go within, and to I feel like rediscover your own personal magic, rediscover it's like the power you have, right? Like you can't control people externally who you aren't getting along with right now, but you can control sort of your own inner world, right? And so I feel like now you're just you're in a period where you just love yourself. But no, you're really like just having the most fun with yourself, and sort of like over it with the drama of others, right? Like you are your own best company at this time, and I feel like you're going to get a lot of fulfillment just chilling by yourself, right? If you don't love yourself, who else is gonna love yourself? But I feel like it's very much like a you know, it's kind of like whenever you get invited to something and it sounds fun, so you say you'll go, and then it rolls around and you're like, oh, why did I say yes to this? You know, like, I'm just gonna cancel and stay in and read my book and, you know, binge watch my Netflix show and retreat from the whole world. So I feel like that's what you're going to do. Let me know if that resonated. If you would like to win a Morgan-Greer Tarot in a tin, subscribe and leave the hashtag Morgan-Greer. And when I reach 2,000 subscribers, one lucky winner will get this beautiful deck. But yes, I love you very much. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. And if you would like a personal reading, check the description box below. I love you. Bye. Get to slipping. Get to slipping. Pile number 4, what's September got for you? We have the 9 of Wands, burdens. We have the 9 of Pentacles, and we have the Hanged Man reversed. Pile number 4, what's your oracle card say? Positive thinking. Okay, so you are in a period of limbo. You are doing everything all by yourself. You should give yourself a pat on the back for that, because it's not hard, or it's not easy for us to do things on our own, right? It's easy for us to depend on someone else, but to make our own money, to take on our own responsibilities, it takes a lot of hard work and determination. And it looks like you are taking on a lot of hard work and a lot of responsibilities, because we have the 9 of Wands right here. But you make those sacrifices because you want to be self-sufficient, be on your own, be able to stand on your own 2 feet, right? And I feel like you might be in a period of exhaustion with these burdens, right? And sort of feeling like, you know, the Hanged Man reversed is sometimes like a martyr complex. It's like, I have sacrificed so much. When is it going to happen for me? You know, like, when can I just take a vacation? When can I just take a break? I've been working so hard. And so I feel like with this positive thinking, you might need to sort of rethink how you're going about this. Maybe delegate some of these burdens to someone else, or maybe have something like a dangling carrot in front of you to keep you motivated, right? So like a goal that you need to reach. I also think with this positive thinking, we have a watering can and then flowers on the side of her head. So you might want to garden this month. September, depending on where your area is, September is one of the last months that you can garden. Like I said, depending on your temp. In California, it's like my last hurrah to garden last year. The latest I actually planted carrots, but the last month I did was November, and I sort of gave up on it. But then like 6 months after, carrots started to bloom. It was like a miracle. But yeah, so you might find a lot of calm and peace from gardening, digging your hands in the earth, and sort of relax and take your mind off of these burdens, right? And that's only for a small few of you if you like to garden to begin with, right? But I think it's good advice for others of you to take up some sort of hobby that relaxes you and takes your mind off of these burdens. And I also want to say maybe write down, because I'm seeing 2 9s here, write down 9 things you have achieved. And so when you can look at your achievements, then it's no longer this like martyrdom complex of how much you sacrificed and, you know, how much you're not spending to save or anything like that, right? And so if you list your accomplishments and what you have achieved, then that reinforces this positive thinking, that reinforces like why you are sacrificing, why you are doing this, because you are growing things in your life, right? So let me know if that resonated. I love you very much. If you would like to win a Morgan-Greer Tarot in a 10, subscribe and leave the hashtag Morgan-Greer. And when I reach 2,000 subscribers, I will choose one lucky winner to get this deck. Of course, like, share, comment, and subscribe. And if you'd like a personal reading, check the description box below. I love you. Bye. Pile number 5. What have you got going on in September? We got the Magician, Aries, Gemini energy. We got the 5 of Swords reversed and the 10 of Wands reversed. Boop, boop, boop. Inspiration. You are an inspiration. I feel like there are people around you who are bickering, who are arguing. They just like, they're complaining. They are giving up before, like right before it's go time, right? It's like you put in all this work and then right before you're about to make it, they give up. And it might have been, these might be people that you are collaborating with, that you are creating something with. And they are hitting a plateau. They might not have as much stamina or endurance in this situation as you do. So what's called on your part is to be that inspiration, is to be that motivation, to inspire them to get their butt together. But I feel like there might be some sort of group project, some sort of collective goal, whether that's at work, at school, you know, within your family, within a relationship. But there's something that you guys, there's a goal you guys want to meet, and there are useless complaints. It could even be just like negativity online, people bickering about, you know, the government or whatever it is, right? And so your voice is needed wherever this is taking place. Your voice is needed to sort of lead the troops out of their negative Nancy attitude and into a, you know, we can do this. Let's get up off our butts and do this, right? We're strong enough, we're smart enough, and we can do it. And you know, really be a cheerleader and like motivating force in these people's lives. But I feel like there are people around you, like you may even want to give up on the towel on them, because it's like they have a problem to every solution, right? And you're just trying to reach your goals and stay on top of it, and they're being little like sulky butts. So but I do feel like you have a very strong voice here, and it is needed to lift people up and inspire and motivate others. So let me know if that resonated. If you would like to win a Morgan-Greer Tarot in a 10, subscribe and leave the hashtag Morgan-Greer. And when I reach 2,000 subscribers, one lucky winner will get this lovely deck. But yeah, I love you very much. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. And if you would like a personal reading, check the description box below. I love you. Bye. Pile number 6. What September got going for you? We have the Page of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. We have the Queen of Cups reversed, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. And we have the Knight of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. You don't have to be any of those signs, but it does help to know them. We also have ups and downs. So I feel like you might be going through an emotional time right now. Both the Page of Swords and the Queen of Cups are sort of passive-aggressive people. The Queen of Cups is moody, and you ask her what's wrong, and she's like, nothing, I'm fine, right? And so kind of the person who expects you to read their mind, but their moods are always changing. Like, from one minute to the next, they're just very moody. The Page of Swords, this is someone who feels like you don't understand them, you don't listen to them, they feel abandoned, neglected, and so they just like retreat, like, I'll do it myself. And so, you know, they do act in passive-aggressive ways, not unlike the Queen of Cups. The Knight of Wands is someone who is a player, but he's very impulsive, very spontaneous, very passionate. And so with his ups and downs, I do feel like there is an emotional roller coaster. One minute you are feeling abandoned, the next minute you are, you know, super sad, and then the next minute you might be horny. Some of you could be pregnant now that I say that, because that's kind of like, you know, your hormones are raging and all of that. But yeah, so you're going through a lot of ups and downs. I haven't felt compelled to read the other oracle cards, but this one I do. So let's see. I see life as an incredible ride, and I'm lucky to be on it. Yes, the ups and downs make me want to puke sometimes, but they're also what make things fun and interesting. And when you look back, even puking on yourself makes for a good story. Okay, so I think that what this is saying is that these mood swings are not permanent. These mood swings are temporary, and you know, sort of I feel like there is sense of humor. Sorry, battery. So there is a sense of humor that's required on your journey right now. Sometimes on my tarot reads, I laugh because I'm just a giggly person, and because, you know, sometimes I'm dealing with people who are going through a rough time. You know, they'll get mad at me like, why are you laughing, right? You think our pain is funny? But I, you know, always think like that's a time when you need to laugh the most, because whenever we are going through times of pain, going through times of suffering, going through like mood swings, ups and downs, that is the perfect time to laugh at ourselves. That is the perfect time to go see a goofball comedy movie, or you know, a stand-up special or anything like that, because laughter is something that releases emotion, and it sort of breaks up our feelings when it shakes up to the surface, right? So like if you chuckle, it's like ha 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 ha, right? It's sort of like breaking up the emotions up out through your mouth, right? And it's better than crying, right? It's better than screaming. So you know, there's a reason why comedians have such an awful life, have such an awful personal life, because they make fun of their personal life, right? A sense of humor often saves them. So if you are feeling like you are sort of out of control at the moment, then lighten up, have fun, make a little joke about yourself. Let me know if that resonated. If you would like to win a Morgan-GREER Tarot in a 10, subscribe and leave the hashtag Morgan-GREER. And when I reach 2,000 subscribers, one lucky winner will win this deck. It's been a long road, but hey, it's okay. I have to laugh at it. I have to laugh at the long road. But yes, like, share, comment, and subscribe. If you'd like a personal reading, check the description box below. I love you. Bye. Pile number Number 7, what does September have in store for you? We have the 2 of Pentacles reversed, the 9 of Swords reversed, and the 7 of Swords. Okay, and we have nature. Interesting. Good news is I think you are moving on from a place of financial instability, emotional instability, long sleepless nights, nightmares, anxiety, worry, fear, doubt, lots of hamster wheels in your head, right? Nervousness, and it could be, you know, because of financial hiccups. The only thing that troubles me is the 7 of Swords. So I feel like if you're moving away from these sort of things, you might be, like, something might be stealing. Okay, let me explain. So the 7 of Swords, we see a man who is stealing swords from an encampment, and he's carrying 5 swords. The 5 of Swords in the tarot is conflict, right? And so he is stealing conflict away and leaving 2 swords. The 2 of Swords is a card about decision. So it's like this person is escaping conflict and leaving someone else to make a choice they didn't want to make, right? So it's like you might be running away from these problems, not like avoiding conflict, and sort of shirking the burden onto someone else, letting someone else take care of it. Of course, I don't want you to feel burdened. I don't want you to feel anxious and, you know, not be able to sleep at night. I don't want you to doubt or anything like that, but you know, conflict is important for us to address, because if we sort of skirt by conflict and don't address it, then it will come up in other ways, right? I also want to say that with this 2 of Pentacles reversed and the 7 of Swords, there could be actual theft, either from you or, you know, from someone else. So just throwing that out there. We have nature here, so I feel like getting out in nature is going to be good for you. You might even take a retreat if that is the case. I feel like that is the best case scenario in this whole like avoiding conflict, is just to get out in nature and not deal with sort of the rat race of the world. But again, eventually you will have to face this conflict in one way or another. So just don't think that that you're never going to have to deal with that, right? But this might be like a temporary fix or something. So let me know if that resonated. If you would like to win a Morgan-GREER Tarot in a 10, subscribe and leave the hashtag Morgan-GREER. And when I reach 2,000 subscribers, one lucky winner will win this beautiful deck. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. If you would like a personal reading, check the description box below. I love you. Bye. Okay, number 8. What does September have in store for you? We have the 4 of Cups reversed, the Emperor, Aries energy, and the Ace of Swords reversed. And we have manifestation. So there is an untruth. There's something you're not seeing in the situation. I feel like there was an offer that wasn't accepted. You might have got rejected in the past, and an offer is coming back around. And I feel like you are sort of working overtime to get this Emperor to accept you, but you don't really have to work overtime. That's just what I'm picking up on. I feel like there needs to be more of a flow instead of like active, you know, listening to Esther Hicks every night, or, you know, 21-day law of attraction challenge. Like, I feel like effortlessness and ease are what is required here. The Emperor is divine masculine energy. The Emperor is someone who is focused, in control. He is directed. He is he's the ultimate protector, the ultimate provider. He protects those he loves. He makes sure those he loves are provided for. He's the ultimate husband, ultimate father, and you know, just a good man. So I feel like there was a closed gate before with this man. It could also be a boss. So this could be in regards to, it doesn't have to be love or anything. It could be, you know, a job that you applied for and they didn't hire you initially, but now they're coming back around. And you might feel like you have to work like double hard to impress them, but what will be more impressive is just sort of like going with the flow and like ease of a situation, right? Because I feel like if you overextend yourself, if you work super hard to impress them, then they're gonna see that they can take advantage of you, and that creates sort of like this imbalance. So I feel like, you know, that's sort of this like untruth that you might be telling yourself, is that you have to work way harder than you actually do. Work smarter, not harder. I hope that resonates. If you would like to win a Morgan-Greer Tarot in a tin, subscribe and leave the hashtag Morgan-Greer, and one lucky winner will win this beautiful deck whenever I reach 2,000 subscribers. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. And if you would like a personal reading, check the description box below. I love you. Bye. Whoa, whoa. Last but not least, pile number 9, we have the King of Pentacles reversed, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. We have Judgment reversed, and we have the Devil. Strong Capricorn energy, doesn't have to be. We have Clarity. Okay. So I'm feeling a big sense of materialism. I'm feeling with the King of Pentacles and the Devil here, strong attachments to work, strong attachments to making money, strong attachments to getting everything you can, maybe a little greedy, a little materialistic, but it is keeping you from rising to the next level. So I feel like you might be super focused in the 3D world, that you're not allowing for the 5D world to sort of click in. You might even be in a survivalist mode, so maybe you feel like you aren't making enough money, so you have to work like super hard to get back on your feet or anything, instead of sort of being rescued. The Judgment card in this deck, we see like this migrant family sort of like opening their arms, sort of in this ship, opening their arms to be sort of liberated, right? To be saved, to be rescued. So I feel like there isn't enough trust in higher powers and higher forces to sort of lift you out of this. You might have also been overworking yourself to avoid something like, you know, your love life, or problems with your family. Just like buried yourself into your work so that you didn't have to deal with emotional problems. But I feel like you are reaching this sense of clarity where you might be cleaning out your desk a lot. With this trash can, I'm just feeling like cleaning out your desk. It could, excuse me, it could be like a morning routine. It might be like significant in some way. Because orange, like orange juice and stuff, I don't know. I also feel like you need to spend time in the morning for like peaceful, quiet reflection before anyone gets up. I know it's sort of hard to do, but waking up super early, I mean, if you're a workaholic anyway, then you probably do wake up early. But taking that time out for yourself in the morning before anyone can like put thoughts into your brain, like before you check Twitter, before you check Facebook, before you check your emails, before you check text messages, just be in that quiet time with yourself. You might have to do something like morning pages or reading or something like that to, or meditation, you know, sort of get that peacefulness. Pray in the morning. And connect with the divine before you take on the world before you go to that 9 to 5 and get in that rat race, right? Let me know if that resonated. If you would like to win a Morgan-Greer Tarot in a 10, subscribe and leave the hashtag Morgan-Greer. And when I reach 2,000 subscribers, one lucky winner will get this beautiful deck. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. And if you would like a personal reading, check the description box below. I love you. Bye.